Modern Warfare 3 has been officially revealed, and I feel like this was the gaming industry's worst kept secret of the last couple of months, because a few weeks ago, a Monster Energy drink employee, maybe in a factory or something, took a picture and leaked a promotion that COD are obviously going to do with this game and Monster Energy drink, and you could see Captain Price was there. It said Modern Warfare 3, and then the cat was out of the bag. I mean, I know a lot of people had already guessed that this year's game would be MW3, but now it's official. A couple hours ago, Call of Duty released a video confirming that that's what this year's game is, and I have to be honest with you guys, there's not much in the teaser. It's mainly based around the story of the game, and also in this video I don't have any insider information, but there is some information out there about how this game will play. Some rumors, some discussion, but there's no smoke without fire, and I think a lot of it is legit. And also I think we can spitball based on the reaction to MW2, where a lot of the mechanics were definitely 50-50 received by the vocal community, and maybe because of that discussion the developers will react to that. So let's get stuck in then. The gameplay here is from some Vondel. I played some Vondel earlier with Will from Work and Broken Machine, and we were trying to get the nuke. So Vondel's got a nuke now. You get 5 games in a row and then you get to go at the Champions Quest. Unfortunately, we got 3 games in a row twice and we didn't win that 4th game, so we didn't get a chance at it. But I have to say that I'm actually really enjoying Vondel. It feels a million times better than Al Mazrah, and we were talking about it earlier. I think it's just the fact that it's in an urban environment. The type of fighting that you get, that street to street, you get opportunities to dip into cover, you can camp rooftops a little bit and then full send on squads. Just a bit more interesting and engaging for the gameplay, whereas Al Mazrah, it's so big and there's so much open ground. More often than not, you're finding yourself running across the desert, getting beamed, not enough cover, and it just doesn't feel as fun and arcadey as Vondel did. But I digress. So in the teaser, it's very red, as you can see, and you can hear Captain Price talking about cutting heads off snakes, yada yada. And then we see Makarov at the end. So if you remember the original Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, that Makarov villain arc, pretty nasty guy. Looks like he's going to be the main antagonist in MW3. Are they going to kill him off though? I don't know. I feel like they should use Makarov a bit more, pad out that story a bit perhaps. But they did reveal at the end that the game is releasing on November 10th. They didn't say what's releasing on November 10th. Maybe that'll just be the single player, because they did the single player early for MW2, if you remember. Is there going to be a new Warzone map? Probably yes. I think we've already seen a lot of it already with the Mexican maps that are in Ground War, and also the latest map for Modern Warfare. I'd hedge my bets that that's going to be part of the new Warzone map as well. It's probably going to be called Las Almas, unless they've completely changed direction with it. But there was actually a picture of Las Almas map in the MW2 campaign. I just done a quick Google search. I'll throw it up on the screen now. So it could be that that's what the new BR map looks like. Although based on the feedback they've had with Al Mazrah, maybe they'll shift gears and do something a bit smaller and a bit more urban, something more akin to what Verdansk was like back in the day. Also in terms of mechanics, now this is where it starts to get really interesting. I think on a base level, the movement will definitely be quicker in this game. I think the time to kill might be a bit longer, and I think the animations will be a bit snappier. We also got a kind of confirmation that slide cancelling might be in the game, or some version of it. So you know how COD sometimes do marketing with influencers, with content creators? Well, yesterday they sent out some boxes to a few content creators like Swag, for example, and he unboxed what he got on the stream. And there was a slide, as in a little flip-flop slide, a can, and then a cell phone. So if you put that together, slide cancel. Could just be trolling, but I know that a lot of people have been asking for that mechanic back in the game. But this is a very divisive topic in the community, because it's a mechanic that you're not really taught about and you have to learn it. And yes, it increases the skill gap, but for newer players, they might be a bit confused why everyone's doing this slide cancel thing and they just won't know how to do it. I think the biggest problem with this was that it reset your tactical sprint so you could do it indefinitely. So maybe they've come to a bit of a compromise in MW3. You can do it once or twice for a bit of a movement boost, and then you've got to wait a couple seconds before you can get the tac sprint back and then do it again. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but let me know down in the comments below. Slide cancel, yes. Do you want it back? Slide cancel, no. Would you rather see that gone for good? There was an Easter egg in the little trailer too. There's a phone number, and if you text that phone number, you get sent a picture back of Al Mazrah, and it says, expect mission critical intel, a taste of what's to come. And people think that this is going to be some kind of event in the next few weeks, which takes place in Al Mazrah, where they reveal MW3. If you remember back in Warzone 1, when we were playing on Verdansk, they had the event where there was a nuke and you had to run towards stadium to try and survive. Nuke went off and then you actually got to see the trailer, Cold War. That was a really cool event. The other ones they did, not so fussed. But if there's some kind of crazy event on Al Mazrah where they're launching missiles at the observatory and then the map just gets wasted, could be pretty fun to jump on that for a couple of rounds. So what else do we know about this game? Well, I've looked on Twitter and I've seen a few rumors and stuff. Apparently, there's going to be a lot of remakes of Modern Warfare 2 maps in this game. So think Terminal, High Rise, Favela, Scrapyard, Afghan maybe, Invasion. That could be fun. There's nothing confirmed about that yet though, so don't hold up your hopes. Something they did confirm though, because they tweeted it, was that all of your skins and purchases, operators, stuff that you bought in Modern Warfare 2 will carry across to Modern Warfare 3. And I presume that that means that all of the Modern Warfare 2 guns are going to be in Modern Warfare 3, which means they'll also be in Warzone going forward. So there's going to be so many guns. I mean, how are they going to balance stuff? And there'll be a lot of guns that just end up useless or not in the meta at all because they get out competed in every statistic. But I'm not sure, is this the first time they've done it where if you bought stuff in the previous game you get it in the next game? I know that with Warzone, when they did MW19, Cold War and then Vanguard, that stuff was cross game and cross progression, but only in Warzone, right? Because Warzone had all the guns. But now they're saying that if you buy something in MW2, you'll use it in MW3. I don't think they've done that before, have they? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But that's the only reason that I actually bought a skin the other day. You know, that stupid cat skin. I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm not going to get an opportunity to buy this again. So I'll buy it now and I can use it in MW3 and Warzone going forward. There's also been some rumors about zombies coming back. Actual round-based zombies like we used to have. I quite enjoyed Cold War zombies. Vanguard zombies was terrible. Not about that at all. MW19 didn't have zombies. I know there's a huge audience for zombies. I'd love them to just do a standalone zombies game, to be honest. Just let Treyarch make their own standalone zombies. Focus on that. Maybe have a live service for it. Constant updates. Just a bit of a blue sky idea there. Maybe someday. We'll see. I have to say, though, that I am surprised they're making MW3 so close to MW2, because MW19, that was a brand new engine and it felt like a big upgrade for COD. It felt like new engine, lots of new gameplay mechanics, nice shiny graphics. And then they did Cold War on the old engine and then Vanguard on the new engine, and then Infinity Ward came back and did MW2 last year. So to do MW3 the next year, and this is primarily developed by Sledgehammer Games too, by the way, I thought that they might want to pad out the whole Modern Warfare reboot a bit longer than this, but apparently not. I know they've got like 10 studios that work on COD games, so perhaps they just had so much content backed up and they just went, you know what, full send, we'll do MW3 the next year, keep that story going, keep the momentum, and maybe next year will be a new Black Ops from Treyarch, and the year after, Modern Warfare 4, potentially. That could be the first Modern Warfare game that's not based on an existing title, in a way, if you get what I mean. But time will tell. I'm sure there's going to be a beta announcement anytime soon. September, October, of course. I will be checking it out, and anytime there's a big information drop or news about MW3, I'll be sure to check in with you guys, make a video, keep you updated with everything. With that said, that's all for today. Let me know your thoughts on MW3 down in the comments below. What gameplay mechanics do you want to see changed from MW2 and Warzone 2 going into this new generation? Let me know. Drop me a like, guys. Thank you. That would be great. Help support me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.